Google Calendar offers several convenient points of entry for both accessing the calendar, creating an event, and then viewing and organizing your information. You can reach Google Calendar by simply typing calendar.google into your URL browser window, or go back to the waffle and click the calendar icon. Let's take a look at some of the views that are available inside of Google Calendar. You can configure your calendar to view by day, week, month, by schedule. Here we are taking a look at the day, here by month, and then the year view. The schedule view gives a list of items that appear on your calendar. Let's take a look at creating a new event on your calendar. Pop back over here to the month view. And the fastest way is simply to go over to the Create button and press Create, and you will see a new event has been created. You can also click on a particular day, date, and simply begin typing in your meeting name. We'll take a look at some options here on a meeting. I can add the Google Meet, the Zoom. I can also add in date and time. For more options, clicking that expands to a larger view. And you can see in greater detail here how you can define your meeting, setting it as an all-day event or repeating it across custom dates or range of dates. These are some of your options, making it repeat daily or on a particular day of the week. We're going to see how that's going to look on our calendar to have a repeating meeting. This custom button here allows you to designate exactly when you want. Let's go with once every week, and we're going to put an end date so that the meeting doesn't go on forever until we die. And here I can go ahead, I can add a location, typing one in. Notification. Now, notification is going to remind you that you have a meeting coming up, and you can customize how many times you want to see it or the number of minutes. So say, I think 15 minutes is a good reminder. 15 minutes prior by email. There we go. So that's going to notify me so that I never forget. And I can add it to a particular calendar. We'll take a look at this a bit later. Color code it to my purple color. It's my favorite. The busy drop-down button is great for blocking overlapping meetings. So if you're sharing a calendar in an office and you'd like to schedule a meeting without all the details being visible, for example, if I'm meeting with Karen's boss, you can use busy to appear busy on your calendar. Now, each comes with its own format toolbar, so I can customize the font, underline. To invite guests, come over to this section here. Emails will pre-populate in. Let's invite Karen to this status meeting. And we can even control her permissions. So if we let her modify the event, if we want it to appear on her calendar, if that's something that's visible and we have permissions to do. And once we go to save, we'll get this option appearing. It will ask us specifically if we want to send the email to that guest, so you can avoid sending email invitations more than once. You can see now our event repeats and appears on the calendar with the purple color. Let's talk for a moment about personal calendars versus shared calendars. Out of the box, Google Calendar provides you with one assigned to your name, birthdays, reminders, tasks, US holidays. Now, by unchecking, I can control what is visible and not visible on my calendar at any given time. Now, let's talk about one of the pitfalls. I created my event with a purple color coding, but the calendar assigned to my name had a different color. So let's make that purple. That can be a source of confusion. If I'd like to search for someone's calendar, I can use this search bar right here and search by email. And then if their calendar is available to me, I can add that onto my calendar view by selecting it. I can create a new calendar by pressing this plus sign. And let's see, I'm just going to go with create. And now here are some of the options that you can add to your calendar, creating a unique name. So no surprises here. We're going to dedicate this to the tater tot. I can select a time zone. So if I have a calendar that needs to be working with another team, say my tater tots are running on India Standard Time, I could select that. Now I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to create my calendar. I go back and now I see it's appearing. It's got an orange assigned to it. It's perfect. And now when I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to type in, I see purple is appearing. I see the purple color coding. So I'm adding in our very first waffle presentation, which everyone knows and loves. And I'm going to go ahead and make it a Google Meet so that we could do it in person. Very easy to add. I am tempted to make it a Zoom because it's got that amazing graphics compression that takes 10 years off me. But we'll go with Meet. Now, do I really want it to be purple? Because now it would only be visible to me. So I'm going to go over here into the custom view and let's update that and move that over to the Tater Tot calendar so that the entire Tater Tot team can see it. And now we can see it appears as orange on our view. Now, the Tater Tot team has a serious growth mindset. We're growing. So I need to share this calendar. And to do that, I'm going to click on Settings. Most importantly, if another end user does not have Google Calendar, Google products, make sure that you set your calendar to public. To add specific people, click Add People. And here you can add a specific email and control what they could see and if they can make changes to the events or just view them. So we're going to say that we want them to see only and adjust the busy schedule, hide the details as we described previously. And here's some other options for integrating and sharing your calendar. You can also create a shareable link, which you can then send to others. So let's just click back on the three dots, check our settings, and now we can see that Karen is on the calendar. Let's double check our event. And I can now see there is a Zoom link that's there, information I can copy and share. Talking about some other features you might find useful, this print button allows you to print. Density allows you to control the density of your font, text color, and information, which can impact your view. There are a few options here out of the box that you can customize to your preferences. Some other settings you should be aware of located under the gear. Click on that. Go to Settings. And here you can customize your language options, your time zone, world clock, and this is all going to be tied to the specific calendars that you can see featured below. Jumping to the home screen, let's look at the hamburger menu, which allows you to expand and contract your view. Back under settings, you also want to be aware of Get Add-ons, which takes you to the marketplace. You can add in your CRM tools, your Dropbox. Let's not forget Google Keep and Tasks. We'll take a look at that a little later on. And pressing the plus sign takes you also to the marketplace for add-ons. And I want to discuss right now kind of a cool trick. This is the difference between a paid account and a free account. So if you'd like to book open appointment slots, there's this cool tool, Appointment Slots, as an option in the paid G Suite account version. So if you're a teacher and you need to schedule some meetings with parents, just go ahead and create an open appointment slot. And we'll save that. Now you've created an open bookable slot, so no one can schedule time on top of that meeting internally. But then externally, if you click on this link, and you can also go ahead and send this out to your parents. Click on this to go over to the appointment page, and this is how it appears on the public view. So now a parent or student could go in, select the time that works for them, and write in their information. Very cool tip for paid accounts. And by going here, copying this link under your publish settings, making a handy link, which you can then email out, publish to a Google site, or maybe even add to Google Classroom.